Don't even know where to fucking put her at.
You a fucking liability, Trinity. A liability. Nobody can trust you. Nobody can guide you. You can't even guide yourself, but you think you can.
So, with everything going on in the world, y'all is still getting on Facebook Live and Instagram Live, beating your children for the world to see? Beating your children like they're animals? Y'all really doing this? There's no other alternatives. No other routes you could have taken as far as parenting, right? But beat your children on live for the entire world to see. Go to jail. Go to jail.
Familiar face. I will be right where you are.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't done already, please like, share, and subscribe. Watch this video in its entirety. Watch the video to the very end. Put the bell button on for more notifications. Now, I saw this video a couple of days ago and I was very compelled to get on YouTube and really give my 2 cents because this has been an ongoing problem that I've seen, especially on social media as far as parenting is concerned. Now, I'm not going to show the entire video because number one, I don't want YouTube to take it down, to shadow ban me. You know what YouTube does. YouTube does what it does. And at the same time, I don't want to trigger someone else because I was very triggered in watching this video. So I might show very, very small clips and definitely some pictures. I'm just trying to figure out why some parents think it is great parenting and it's a great thing to do to publicly humiliate, embarrass, and beat your child on Facebook Live, on Instagram Live, just on the internet for the entire world to see. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all think that it's okay? First of all, when it comes to the damn internet, once it goes on the internet, it stays on the internet. It doesn't get deleted. So you think by humiliating your child on a public platform for the world to see, you are protecting your child? You think it's a good, parenting goals? Like, what are you thinking? What are you really thinking as if that's going to help the child? When that is forever going to follow the child for the rest of their lives. Meaning they will get teased. Or how about you just need to get arrested or CPS just need to be called for you to do something like this. Now I'm bringing this up because I saw something, and normally I don't like to see videos like this. I don't comment on videos like this, but I was very, very triggered being a mother myself, going through what I've went through as a child, maybe not to the extent of abuse, but it was very triggering and it could have triggered anybody. It's this little girl named Trinity from Georgia, right? She is getting beat and humiliated and belittled and treated like, I can't even say treated like a dog. Like, that little precious beautiful girl is getting treated less than the dog. Like, she is nothing, okay? Just the mental and emotional and physical abuse that this girl is going through in this video was heartbreaking, gut-wrenching, okay? I'm just going to show y'all a small clip of what the little girl had to endure.
Get her ass.
Now, just a little backstory, okay? Just a little backstory. What I got from the entire video was a simple fact that they were accusing her of touching her stepsister, right? She's lying. She's saying she never touched her stepsister. They're accusing her of stealing from her aunties and from her grandmother and all of that other stuff. And she's just denying it and saying she never did it. They accused her of running away like 2 or 3 times. She didn't deny that she didn't run away. Now, what I'm getting at is obviously she's a troubled teen, right? And me being a parent, I think I know too about parenting. Clearly, when a child is acting out in that nature, there's a reason why, right? The first thing you don't think to do is let me beat my child. What kind of slavery mentality shit is that? Like, how about getting the child help? How about sitting down with the child? If you're able to get therapy for the child. Figure out where it's coming from. Now, us watching this video, this terrible, triggering video, we got to see that obviously the little girl's mother isn't in her life. Now, it came out from her friends that, you know what I mean, her father isn't really there for her. She hates her. She hates the stepmother. The stepmother's a fat bitch. That's what she was telling her friends. You know, her mother's MIA and don't want nothing to do with her. So clearly she's acting out for those reasons, right? Or clearly maybe she was violated, right? Like, don't we want to get to the root of the problem and stop thinking that we're just going to beat it out of our kids? First of all, that doesn't help. They're going to continue to act out. You're not getting to the root of why they feel the way they feel, why they're acting the way that they are acting. Now, I'm no psychologist. Like, I'm not here to diagnose anyone, but I don't think it's healthy in any shape, way, or form to publicly beat your children. Now, mind you, right, they were egging her on. They were getting upset at her because she was protecting her face, because the stepmother, we're going to get to her. We're going to get to that bigum. The stepmother had the nerve to punch her in her face. So this whole time she's like this, protecting her face, rightfully so. That's what we do, protect our face when we're being attacked, right? She's belittling the girl, like putting her down. They ripped her ponytail up out of her hair, like talking bad about the girl's mother. And then all of a sudden, the father's just dancing and antagonizing her and really, really thinking that this is a game, thinking that this is a joke. Like, how old are you? Are you the parent or are you the child? Since when is that good parenting? Eventually, this child is going to grow up to be an adult and have to go out in the outside world. What tools are you giving her? What tools are you showing her so that she could be the best woman that she can be? Especially you being the father. And the stepmother, sometimes I get sick of some of these step parents that low-key don't like the children that came into the relationship, right? That don't like their spouse's children that came into the relationship. Like, I've seen it happen to people where they were physically and sexually abused by their step-parents because their step-parents were jealous. Jealous. Why get with someone with kids if you're going to treat them like that? Make it make sense. That to me is, he pins her down on the floor, right? This is not even the part where I was triggered. This is the part where I was extremely livid, okay? He pins her down on the ground and proceeds to put his knees on her arm, and his crotch is practically in her face, and she's yelling that I can't breathe. What part in your brain, in your head, do you think, oh my God, I'm teaching my child a lesson? This is a teachable moment. This is a good teachable moment. This is abuse. And I'm tired of the people that saw the video like, oh, this is light. This is light. This is nothing. Y'all punks. I got done worse than this. You were abused as a child. This is not discipline. There's a very thin line between discipline and abuse. How is that light? As big as you are, you're a man. You're on top of your child like this. Somehow, don't you think her being a little girl, she's going to grow up and think, if my dad's doing this to me, it's okay for another man to do this to me? At what point is this a good is this a teachable moment? At what point was this healthy parenting? But then anyway, the day after, he proceeds to go on Instagram Live and start his ranting, y'all. It's the ignorance for me. Outright ignorance for me that I can't deal with, y'all. But this is what he said.
Where you getting money from at 14 if somebody ain't giving it to you? So when you run away and you put yourself in a position to be in these streets, places that you ain't been before, you don't know these people, you don't know these boys that you hanging out with, you don't know these people's parents, and you a runaway. So when you lying on your parents saying that, oh, nah, I don't have a relationship with my dad, my mom is not there, this, that, and the third, you put yourself in a position to be taken advantage of. Now, what I was doing by sitting on my daughter's chest is trying to show her exactly how easy it is for somebody else to get control of her. They just found a bunch of kids in Atlanta in a sex trafficking sting. She's 14 years old, she light-skinned, pretty eyes, she's funny, got personality. She target number one.
So you thought you should do it to her to teach her a lesson?
You think you know it all and you just
then you get on Instagram Live.
What you gonna do when somebody snatch you up?
And
how are you gonna protect yourself?
You trying to prove to us that you're a good parent.
You couldn't,
because we ain't buying it. That ain't it. CPS in this situation clearly needs to be notified. The police need to be called. As of right now, I don't know if CPS is involved or not, but I know there's tons of people upset, you know, threatening the father and the stepmother. There's tons of people that have even contacted her biological mother on OnlyFans, just letting her know what's going on, or most likely threatening her as well. I know that Little Scrappy had posted it, and Waka Flocka's mother, Deb Atney, had got a hold of Trinity, and she's now safe as for right now, but she might have to go back to that house, to that abusive house. It's just, oh my God. It was so sad to just watch. And I feel like the father is a punk, because you're going to sit there and you're going to let your wife control the narrative and control you and convince you that it's okay to treat your daughter like that. Why? Because you can't get no buns anywhere else? Why? Instead of checking the stepmother for her nasty, trifling behavior, you gonna handle your daughter like this? I wish I would choose a man or a spouse in general over my child, over my kids. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's about protecting your children. Period. And if she's a problematic child, y'all bragging about y'all got a big house, y'all done moved into a new house, y'all got this, y'all got that. Oh, he takes care of her. Oh, look at his clothes. We doing the damn thing. But yet, y'all gigging on this 14-year-old daughter because of the way that she looks. But y'all gigging on her shoes. Y'all talking about her hair. Y'all talking about how bad her outfit is. And she's 14 when it's your responsibility to be taking care of her. She's 14 years old. The man is a punk bitch, and he's sitting up there and allowing the stepmother to put his hands on his seed. If you know that you lay down with a woman and she don't want to take care of the child, it is then your responsibility as a father to take care of her. You just as bad as a mother that didn't want to have nothing to do with the child in the first place. Y'all both deadbeats as far as I'm concerned, because nobody has a child's best interest at heart to think that this is okay, to think that this is cute. It's not cute. And y'all be talking about this as light work. If you're abusing and beating your child on live and humiliating your child on live, you need to go to jail. Straight to jail. Pass go straight to jail. Anyway, that's all I have to say about the issue. I was really upset about it. I tried not to, because I'm an empath, I try really hard not to watch things like this, because it really does something to me, and it really does something to my mental and my emotional. It's extremely difficult to watch, because I can't even say get CPS involved, because we know for a fact CPS has a history of not protecting the children, but you're called Child Protective Services. I've literally seen more children pass away, be harmed, be neglected under CPS supervision, right? When CPS kicks in. That's a whole nother subject, how underpaid social workers are and how there's not a lot of funding in that department. That's why these kids are left to go back into these abusive homes. Nobody care about the kids. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate how kids are neglected like that. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't the way to go. This ain't good parenting. You are not a bomb-ass mom, a good-ass dad. You don't get a thumbs up from me or the people with good-ass sense on and off the internet. You don't get a thumbs up from us for being volatile, for treating your children like animals, like people off the street. You don't get kudo points. You don't get cool parenting points. This ain't it. I hope the authorities handle this accordingly. Deb took her out on a shopping spree, spoiled her, took care of her. So I hope she's in good hands. I'm going to keep looking at this situation to see if the girl is okay. I don't know, it's not much that I can do, but I'm not going to be able to really be comfortable or even sleep knowing that this little girl has to go back to that house. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. Protect the children at all costs. That's my motto. That's what I live by. Because I'm going to protect mine. And if I see kids in the street being harmed, I'm going to protect someone else's. And that's on period. Kids cannot protect themselves. It is up for adults. It is up for the parents to protect them. Not harm them. Where y'all get that shit from? Anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe, put on more notification, put on the bell button for more notifications. This was a stressful topic for me. A really, really stressful, draining topic. Anyway, y'all, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye.